Panish, I'm dealing with a lot of big corporations. And what I figured out when they're trying to transform, change organizational design, move from selling products to selling solutions, move from product-oriented departments to vertical industries, right? Sometimes, and not talking about the structure, right? Talking about the people, who you allow and who you let go from the system. The decisions are not always made on the potential of these individuals to thrive in the new organization, right? It's usually made either on past performance, and it doesn't predict future performance necessarily. And it's also made on financial aspects. So have you seen or have you implemented this theory of looking at the microstructure of organizations and really helping companies understand who to allow in the system and who to let go in a way that will make them more efficient and will make them thrive, rather than make these decisions based on what they've been made before, and usually it's financial aspects?
So that's a great question. The way I have been working with organizations on this is really to help them make better use of the data they have in making decisions on, for instance, forecasting attrition, making predictions about who is likely to succeed in a system or who is less likely, but being very careful to bear in mind that these are predictions based on past data, exactly as you said, and that may or may not be a perfect predictor of the future. Now, I think we are looking at two extremes, and we are trying to be somewhere in the middle. One extreme is the complete data-free manner in which you just make decisions on whom to keep or whom to prioritize in terms of promotion, with no real data, just based on impressions of the direct manager concerned. The other extreme would be one where you rely blindly on past data and let algorithms crunch these numbers and make predictions. And I don't think either of these makes sense. So what we are ideally looking for is a sophisticated way of thinking which says, given this is the requirement of the organization going forward, here's our talent pipeline model. Here's an analytical model which looks at the data on our employees in the past and tries to project forward which ones will have the kind of right skill path to hit the requirements we want. But do all of this with a heavy degree of skepticism that the data is always going to be imperfect. It will have to be managed hand in hand with some more active involvement by the managers involved. So I think the best we can hope for in the near future is some combination of data-guided plus judgment-guided decision-making. It can neither be all algorithmic, because our data is simply not that good at this point, but hopefully it should not be completely gut-based either, which it was in the past. Yeah. So I think that's kind of where we're hoping to be.
So this is data